Welcome, 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 guys. Welcome to Cooking with Nina. Let's get excited. Oh my goodness. I have an amazing co-host with me tonight, guys. And guess who this is? My daughter, Synai.
Woo, woo, woo.
Woo! So we are going to tag team tonight, and we're going to show you some amazing chicken and taco. Guess what? How excited is that? That's an easy Saturday dinner. Chicken and taco, guys. So let's jump right in. And so you're going to see me do different stuff because we're doing this live from my home. And so we're not going to block anything out. This is going to be raw, cut, and we're going to get straight into it, guys. Yes, indeed. So first what we're going to do, we're going to get our chicken, which was seasoned up, okay? Thaw it out. So we're going to drain the water off the chicken, okay, and now we're gonna add our seasoning. So for those of you who don't who likes to measure, use your measurement, but some of us like myself, I measure with my eyes. So I'm gonna let my daughter go ahead and put in all her seasoning powder that she might need, just a little bit. You don't want to use too much because it's somewhat salty. Okay, so here we're using garlic and pepper, garlic salt, and you want to use a little amount as possible. You want to show everybody what you're doing. Okay, so we're going to use a little bit of garlic pepper seasoning. And at the same time, while she's doing that, I'm going to get my onion ready. Grab me a knife and I'm going to peel my onion. Actually, I have an onion peel. I don't even have to do that. How easy that is. Okay, so what was that you just used?
I just use seasoning salt.
Okay, so we're giving them a commercial. That's the seasoning salt.
And this right here is some adobo.
Adobo, okay. Welcome, adobo. We're using you. Okay, hit us up for some of your commercials. Okay, so we're using adobo seasoning.
And then we're gonna use a little bit
of chicken seasoning.
This is new, so we have to open it.
So, and this is very good, guys. I use this when I'm at work. For those of you who follow me and know that I work on a ship, I cook the food for the guys. And so that's an awesome chicken season. You'll like it. You just need a little bit of that. And actually, that teaspoon, I'm going to tell you what size teaspoon that I'm working with. So this is a half a teaspoon of all the seasoning, okay? So now next up we have
a little bit of cayenne pepper.
A little bit of cayenne pepper.
For spice.
Okay? And if you don't like spice, you don't have to use cayenne pepper if you don't like it spicy. In this house, it's called the Spicy House. Let's get excited. We love pepper in here because guess what? I'm Jamaican. We're Jamaican, so we like it hot.
Then we're going to use a little bit of garlic powder. And then our last one is going to be a little bit of onion powder.
Excellent. Okay. Now, listen, you can also season up your chicken the night before. You know how I like to blend up my onion, blend my tomato, my bell pepper, red, yellow bell pepper, okay, and fresh garlic, and you put it in your blender and you blend that up and you can marinate. That's garlic powder.
All right, and that is our seasonings for our chicken.
So now she's gonna put her gloves on and she's gonna just mix it all up, okay? She's gonna mix it up, and here, my pot is hot. Now we can do this two ways. We can chop the chicken up first, but it's easier if you let it cook because then you can shred your chicken much easier when it's cooked already. So we're gonna shred the chicken. So she's gonna get the oil. So usually I like to use olive oil, extra virgin olive oil, guys. This is very healthy. So I'm gonna use about a half a tablespoon, 1/4 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil, okay? And so we're gonna put this in the pot and we're gonna saute that. So, but before we do it, we're gonna cut up our onion. Now here's my 1/4 cup of olive oil. And we're gonna just pour it in the pot because it's very hot. do the rice last. If you want to do the rice now, you can. So so what we're doing, this is gonna be with yellow rice, guys.
We're gonna have yellow rice and black beans.
And black beans. So I'm gonna show you how we cook our black beans.
You want me to just pour all of this in there?
Yeah, you can pour all of this. So we use 1 pack of yellow rice. Okay. Now, sometimes it's seasoned already, so you want to know, well, how much cup of water I'm gonna put. Okay, so you're gonna measure this. So I'm not gonna be here, so they're gonna have to measure everything. And yellow rice is very easy to cook. So 2.5 cups of water for 1 pack of yellow rice. Okay, you're gonna put that in the rice cooker, cover it down, hit the button. The cover should be right. Did you take it off? Oh, here it is, here it is. So we're gonna put that on. So in the meantime, my pot is hot, right? So now we're gonna get our seasoning. So I'm gonna cut up a little bit of my seasoning here. So I have half a bell pepper, which is red, yellow. I'm working with red, yellow, and green. So this is gonna be a pretty taco, guys. So I'm cutting up, and I'm gonna use half of onion. Now you know I like to use my fresh garlic. So as you see here, I'm just gonna take a clove. Now it's up to you how many cloves you like. I usually like to use a lot of garlic, but I don't see my other garlic. I think, but 2 cloves is good enough. Okay, and they're small. So 2 cloves is good enough. You want to make sure you peel it. And guys, this is, like I said, this is an awesome evening dinner. It's light, it's not heavy, okay? And it's quick, okay? So you put your garlic in.
And we're just gonna chop all of that up together.
Yep.
And then this is all gonna go into the frying pan.
Yep, and you're gonna put your chicken with it. And you're gonna cook your chicken,
And we're
okay?
gonna let that cook.
And at the same time, you wanna make sure, you gotta check your oil, because you wanna make sure that it doesn't burn.
Nope.
So what I do is I pour this over my chicken, okay? That's what I'm doing. Pour it over my chicken. And now you see, I'm gonna show you the chicken breast, but when it's cooked, it's gonna be easy for me to chop it up. So now we're gonna dump it in the skillet.
Oh, that's popping.
Yep, that's gonna cook real good. I'm gonna bring the camera over so you can actually see what we're doing. And it smells, oh my goodness, it smells excellent, guys. Woo! I love it. So I kind of pump up my stove a little bit more. And Synai is gonna stir, because you don't want your chicken. Let me bring the camera over to you so you can actually see what's happening, okay? So now, you see that? Right, so everything is being sauteed. Everything is being sauteed. The chicken is cooking. Your meat, your veg, everything there is cooking. So we're gonna cut this up. We're gonna cut it up when it's cooked, and we're gonna put it back in the pot, okay? But we just want to make sure we cook it with some of the seasoning.
The smells are crazy, guys.
Oh
it
my
smells
goodness.
so good.
You will definitely like this. And there goes Chef Synai's. Oh, I love it. So now that's cooking real good. Okay, you're gonna let it cook for, we're gonna let that cook for a good 20 minutes. Okay, we're gonna let that cook for a good 20 minutes. So we're gonna wash this off. You wanna always wash everything off. And now we're gonna do our lettuce. While that is cooking, we're working on, not even the lettuce, we're gonna do the lettuce last. We're gonna do our black beans. So I'm gonna show you, I didn't used to like black beans, guys, but guess what? I seasoned my black beans real good, and it comes out
amazing.
Excellent.
Excellent.
Yes.
This is Bush's Best black beans.
Oh my goodness, we're giving them a commercial. There you go.
Frijoles negros.
Oh my goodness, she even speaks Spanish.
And if you don't like black, there's always a way to transform canned goods into
Exactly.
it tasting fresh.
So now I'm gonna show you, okay? So I'm gonna have Synai do that. And I'm gonna look for my garlic in here, but I know. I found some garlic, okay? These are some bigger cloves. So now Synai's gonna cut up the rest of the bell pepper.
Okay.
Okay, guys, you wanna cut a piece of that.
Gonna cut a piece of the red bell pepper.
You're gonna cut some tomatoes. Because we're gonna
Piece
need
of the
some
orange.
leftover for this.
Yellow. Some onion. Good onion. Green bell pepper. Everybody, the key to a well-seasoned dish is fresh seasoning. You can't just use the store-bought seasoning in the cans and think that's just gonna season your food. You have to have fresh seasoning.
Exactly. Fresh tomato, fresh onion,
Fresh garlic,
fresh garlic.
and bell peppers.
Now, if you don't like the real garlic, then use garlic powder. Okay? That makes it taste good, but I love fresh garlic.
We love fresh vegetables in this house.
And it's very, very healthy, guys. Oh my goodness. So I'm peeling my garlic, and I'm gonna do it the old country way. Okay? I'm gonna take now this is a big garlic clove, guys. You see that? So now I'm gonna take my bottle here. Boom. Okay, that's the old-fashioned way. So now she's gonna chop that all up. I'm gonna turn my stove down here a little bit.
Just getting all these chopped up. Smaller pieces. And guys, this is an excellent and quick meal.
So we're not
that you
gonna
can
use
cook.
all of that. So I'm gonna chop this up just a little bit more for her, okay? But she an amateur, she take take a little bit too long. So I'm just gonna chop this up a little bit more. And so she's gonna get a small pot. You're gonna get a small pot out.
Small
because
pot.
we're gonna use that to do the beans.
All right.
Okay, so
Got my small pot.
here we have all our fresh seasoning. Okay, you're gonna scrape that off. You always want to wash your cutting board off.
Right.
Because we're gonna use it again. So you wash this off. Okay. So now she's gonna open it, and we're gonna put this small burner on. Okay, but first I'm gonna saute some onions. So when I say saute, I'm gonna take about a spoonful. You don't have to do a lot, okay? Spoonful of onion and some butter. Oh, that can. Y'all send me a new can opener. This one is bad. So I'm gonna put about a spoonful of margarine because now I'm sauteing my fresh seasoning where I'm gonna put the beans at. Let me try that.
I think I got it.
These things ain't no good. You gotta use like 3 and 4 of them for them to work.
All right. Then you're just
So
gonna...
we're not gonna put that in yet. So right now, wait, I got it. This one.
Oops. Let me get something to wipe that up.
So we're gonna I have to let my onion cook really good before I add the beans to it. Okay? You want to make sure that your onion is cooked properly. And we're using black beans, guys.
Always want to make sure you keep your station clean.
Yep, very good. A junior upcoming chef at home. Okay, so in the meantime, let's look back at our chicken. And I'm going to show you what I'm sauteing. That way you can also see that as well. Okay? So see that sauteing, you want to stir, and behind that we have the onion bell pepper that's cooking where I'm going to put the black beans.
To start breaking the chicken up just a little bit.
Well,
so
we're going to cut it up anyway, so that's fine. So you want to keep stirring it that way. You know, you're not burning it.
That's right.
Okay, so